I'll tell you something to me that is absolutely my favorite thing that I ever read from Rabbi Abraham Twerski. You know, he wrote many, many books. We know ArtScroll printed more than 50 of his books. I think he wrote over 80 or 90 books. But my favorite is this one right here, Visions of the Fathers. And what this is this is a parish on Pirkei Avos in a psychological way. And every Mishnah is explained in that way, not only the Pshat, but the tremendous insight and the wisdom behind the words in the Mishnah. But my favorite Mishnah that he talks about is this Mishnah, which is in Perik Dalad Mishnah Chaf Aleph, Hakina v'Hataiva v'Hakovod moitziin es ha'adam min ha'olam. Jealousy, lust, and glory remove a person from this world. And what I love about his parish on the Mishnah is that he tells a great story. He tells the story as an introduction. All of us certainly know Rabbi Akiva Eiger. Rabbi Akiva Eiger was the Gan HaGoinim. He had a son, Rabbi Shlomo Eiger, who was also a tremendous Goin and a tremendous Talmid Chacham. Rabbi Shlomo had a son, Rabbi Leibele, and Rabbi Leibele became a chassid, and he went to Kotsk, and his father, Rabbi Shlomo, was not so happy that he had left, so to speak, the fold of just learning and went to Chassidus. So Rabbi Leibele Eiger was, for 6 months, he was in Kotsk, and then he came back home. And Rabbi Shlomo, his father, said to him, "Nu, so was is the gelernt in Kotsk? What did you learn in Kotsk? You were there for 6 months." He said, "Ich habe gelernt, as the Eibishter führt the Welt." I learned that Hashem runs the world. Rabbi Shlomo said, "That's what you learned?" And he called in the maidservant. And he said to the maidservant, tell me, who runs the world?" And she said, "Hashem runs the world." So Rabbi Shlomo said to his son, Rabbi Leibele, "Sie hat nicht gelernt in Kotsk. Und sie sagt dieselbe Sache. She didn't learn in Kotsk, and she said the same thing you did. So what did you learn in Kotsk?" Listen to what Rabbi Leibele answered. He said, "Sie sagt, aber ich weiß." And that's what Rabbi Twerski said about this Mishnah, Hakina v'Hataiva v'Hakovod. He said many people say this Mishnah. Many people learn these words and they repeat these words. Ze zogen, aber ich weiß. Because I've been working with addicts for 35 years. And then he writes in such a beautiful way when he talks about kina, taiva, and kavod. He says, as with drugs, so it is with the pursuit of these three cravings. The person is unable to recognize what he's doing, and it's self-destructive. The intense craving renders him blind to reality. And even when it's clearly demonstrated to him that he's destroying himself, he's unable to see this. Ze zogen, aber ich weiß. That's what Rabbi Twerski said. And that's so beautiful and so important.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.